Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I'm hearing from different sources, like from some WMMA channels, some MMA channels that there's a possibility that one Miss Joanna Bojangleczyk might be pulling out her fight against Michelle the Karate Hottie Waterson at UFC Tampa Fight Night 160, I think. Now, the problem is that JJ had a problem making weight past 116. Now, 116 is the limit that women can have, especially if it's not a title fight. 116 is the limit. And after that, you have to take a pay cut because you go over the weight limit. And JJ has a problem making it 116. As you know, this summer, Joanna just got herself some new additions. And as for a long time, if you watch or follow Mr. J-Check on in the UFC, she's always comes very, very, very just extremely sickly, anorexic when she comes to weigh-ins, and this was an opportunity for her maybe to climb back up for a shot for the 115 title, which is held currently by Weili Zhang. Now, Michelle Waterson, or sometimes we call her Michelle Waterhead, this was a fight that some see that she didn't have a chance. And this was also her possibly climbing up to a title shot, but she still had to face a couple of fighters such as Nina Ansaroff and maybe Tatiana Suarez. But to me, I don't think this was her fight. She shouldn't be fighting somebody like JJ. JJ is a striker, just pure striker. I mean, she kills. She really, she throws more volume, and this is not really a good opponent for Michelle Waterson, aka we call her Michelle Waterhead. I think a better opponent we've been for would maybe Carla Esparza, like her, who was a former amateur, or Nina Ansaroff. But as you know, the UFC, they have their favorites, and they often give them better opportunities than people who deserve. But JJ, like I said, she has issues making 115. She always had issues in the past. She was able to make a weight, but she often came very, very just unhealthy when she comes in for the weigh-ins. And I think with this time, I don't think she might need to really go up to 125. Now, her last fight was a 125, was against Valentina, and it was really a clinic. As you know, Valentina and Joanna have a history. Both used to fight at Muay Thai at 125, which is more Joanna's natural weight. Making 115 was the only, at the time, was the only division for certain fighters, because Joanna couldn't make 135, but somehow Valentina was able to. But this is not a good thing, because this was supposed to be a headlining fight for UFC Tampa. And in this past year, there have been quite a few women headlining some events. I mean, I think the last women to headline event was Jermaine Durandamy versus Aspen Ladd, and there was a couple others. I mean, but most of them, it's been pretty good for especially from the 115 division. The 115 division is a killer's gallery. I mean, it is stacked. There's a lot of great fighters in that division. It's now the start division has become the new jewel in the crown of the UFC for women's MMA. It used to be the bantamweight division, but now with Ronda gone and really no one really getting past Nunes, it's just really has become the new shining star for the UFC. But JJ, I think her best choice is go to 125. I mean, she could probably take a lot of opponents out of that division, but I think she's not going to get past Joanna. But she does want to go back to become the 115 champion after she lost to Rose, but I don't see that happening. Weili Zhang, she still has a way to go. And then you still have several other competitors that she has to wait on, like she has Tatiana Suarez, and possibly Rose might come back. It's up to her and take on for the title. But this is a possibility that this fight is going to be dropped. And I'm sorry to say that I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not a big fan of JJ, but I feel like she was going to beat up Michelle Waterson. Well, it's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.